Battle of Assunpink Creek. George Washington helped America by convincing most of the Continental Army to stay for one more month, just for this battle, and he thought no one would stay, but 84% stayed for one more month, and he led the Continental Army. The Continental Army waiting in the south bank of the Assunpink Creek, just to get a surprise attack on the British troops. The British Army looks fine for now, but when the battle began, they couldn't stay focused. Ever since, they partied the night before and got intoxicated just before the battle because they were partying for Christmas and celebrating. This is General Ho, the leader of the British Army to fight the Americans for their king, who also helped lead the British out of harm's way from the Americans. This battle took place in Trenton, New Jersey at Assunpink Creek. This battle was a little after Christmas, but the British still celebrated a bit later than expected. The Americans hit on the south bank of the creek to surprise the British troops. The British troops were intoxicated when they got the message of the Americans waiting to attack. When they got it, they were still partying after Christmas. The British troops went to Trenton trying to keep their winning streak, but they couldn't even walk straight to the battle properly. The British tried to get most of the army, but instead they kept getting hit themselves by the Continental Army. So many shots fired lets all this smoke in the air. The Americans started to capture British troops. The British were trying to focus, but instead their focus wasn't too good. So they couldn't really do much damage to the Continental Army. The Americans were not going back to lose, so they gave it their all to make sure to not only win for themselves, but for the country. After 10 days of fighting, the Americans won the battle. The Continental Army was so happy they decided to throw themselves a little party to celebrate for their victory, because the last one was too long ago. The British went back in defeat as they decided to head back to New York. They knew that this battle was not going to be their last, because they're coming up with a plan to win the next one. The Americans have fought for over 10 days and learning nothing's impossible, just challenging for their
George Washington